SFI Queens, the representatives of Indonesia, still unbeaten and heading to the grand finals of our very first grand finalists, as well as Team Grumpy, Malaysia and Singapore representatives, heading all the way to a Cinderella story and making themselves into the grand finals. My name is KBC Sensei. Alongside with me is Kasaya. I'm going to get it correctly this time around, so sorry, Kasaya. As we will be heading into FSL Elite Mobile Legends Grand Finals. It's day 2, it's Grand Finals, and it's got to be good.
This is gonna be very exciting. The seeding, you have to consider that. You know, we have here how many points? I think 9 points total for SFI Queens from that round robin matches from yesterday. And Grumpy did just have 0 points, right? But this time they're actually meeting up on this grand finals.
Yes, indeed. I feel like Grumpy is having that groove already. The grumpiness in them is a little bit more.
Grumpy about getting this win or putting a dent onto that win rate. That
Did you see the mean face the time when they're doing the interview? Like,
yeah, I
like
saw
that?
like that.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, bans in here that we have so far: Kufra, Guinevere, Claude, as well as Tikaja. Oh, no Esmeralda ban. But we know that Esmeralda is a comfort pick of Team SFI. I wonder if Esmeralda will be prioritized in here by SFI.
I think Esmeralda, you know, even though it's one of the comfort picks, they can go for it and decide it, but they're going to choose Harif instead. So SY is definitely playing the Harif because she played a very good mage all along the series.
Yes, but a Grok secure. Will this be it by Team Grumpy?
They can take Grok, they can take Lunox as well, you can see from
Battle
there.
of the Mages, I can see.
Yep, and SFI will definitely respond, maybe perhaps another tank in hand. They can take an Akai or perhaps a Minotaur in their favor. But then Lunox is still not locked down yet.
It's not yet locked down, but they will be
down.
deciding on this. So it seems like there will be no Esmeralda on this scene because we got Mages secured already so far. Battle of the Mages, as we have said. So no marksman. I think they could probably secure out the initiators for the team fights. What do we have? We got Minotaur available for picking.
Yep.
But Caramel will secure the carry right on spot without any hesitations.
Yep, because Cloud is being banned out, so perhaps carry is the better option. But it seems like SFI, they're going to abandon the Minotaur and will take Chow instead.
They have secured all of the damage sources so far for the first game that they're gonna go up against Team Grumpy. I wonder how Grumpy will become Grumpy in here as they have secured the Kimi for themselves. Not gonna be showing up more information yet because, you know, as we have mentioned a while ago, a marksman is already picked in here by SFI, and Grumpy deciding on to picking up a marksman as well so that they don't show up too much information so that it cannot be countered.
Yes, indeed. And you can see that Team Grumpy right now, they're going to make a decision to ban out whatever is left from the hero pool in order to limit down the choices for SFI.
I wonder if we'll see cheesy picks in here because potentially since okay, there you go, a Leomord ban. I was actually expecting a tank ban so far, like in the form of the Minotaur or probably Akai or a Lolita, but no, they want to take away this Leomord, and I think that was a wrong ban. I don't know, because you can see there's already a fighter onto the side of Team SFI, and why would you ban out another fighter?
Very good question. I think in this particular situation, they want to take that out, but they want to focus onto their respective tank. Maybe they have a good Leomord user in SFI. We don't know about that yet. But again, you have Thomas, you have Minotaur this time around for SFI. This is actually a win for them in terms of these two roles.
Okay, then Thams being on the lineup of SFI, most likely this is gonna be a tank show, as well as of course another tank in here is the Minotaur Lapu Lapu, Philippine hero being used by Grumpy.
Wow, this is
there
very
you
interesting.
go. Yeah, very interesting. So let's see how this is gonna work out. I was actually mentioning a while ago if we will probably be seeing in here some cheesy picks, you know, some unorthodox picks, and it actually happened now by Grumpy picking up this Lapu Lapu.
I think this is gonna be a very, very exciting lineup to see, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our game 1 of the grand finals.
Best
team.
of 3.
Yeah, game 1 and best of 3 out of it.
Yes.
Yes,
best of 5.
Best
Sorry,
of
it's a best of
5.
5. Yes.
Well, you get me confused. Are you trying to jukes
No,
me a
not
bit?
really.
Okay, so Kasaya, this is gonna be game
Yes.
1 of best of 5 series down here. It's gonna be SFI representing Indonesia, and of course Team Grumpy representing the hometown of Singapore, and of course some say in Malaysia as well.
Malaysia as well, indeed. And we're gonna do a quick rundown of all the players and heroes that these players have picked. So for Team SFI Queens, we have Cecilio on the Harith, Lamia on the True, Caramel on the Carry, Lele on the Thams, and Pixie for the Minotaur. And I think for this, before we mention Team Grumpy, we got here. Oh, that was a little bit aggressive.
We were actually pausing that time just just shout out all the players who make it to the grand finals. But then,
yeah,
you know what? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I give the floor to you to say the line of Team Grumpy.
Thank you so much, Kasaya. We have Bistress onto the Grok, Min onto Akai, Holly with the Kimi, Joyce onto Lunox, and Alphasol. Alphasol, am I correct?
Asphaloth.
Asphaloth.
Yeah.
Onto your favorite hero, Lapu Lapu.
Lapu Lapu. No, this is the Philippine hero. Not really
Yeah.
my.
Yep, your
Why am I
favorite.
actually sounding like defensive about that? You're making me sound so defensive. Well,
so
anyway,
sorry.
going back on to what is happening in the game, you can see in here, everyone's just minding their own business right now. We're gonna wait for the level 4 to become available.
Yep.
It seems like Lunox about to go level 4.
Engagement
Right
comes
ongoing.
in here. Looks like Team SFI. They are trying to steal this River Crab, but it's not enough. And it looks like they'll take a Grumpy. But then
Oh.
Grog gets the first blood before Chow goes in for the tray kill. Lapu Lapu returns the favor over here. And SFI in a little bit of trouble. Harith, 1 versus 2. Harith doesn't have ultimate yet, so Harith has to run away. SY will get sizzled down by the Lapu Lapu as for Lock.
Wow. 3-4-1 trade just from that fight, just within 2 minutes game time. That was very aggressive plays, and I think, you know what I thought is it was actually gonna be the Lunox is gonna take the first blood, but it is definitely okay since, you know, it all still majorly it went up in favor onto the side of Team Grumpy.
And it looks like Team Grumpy, they are back on track. I have no idea what's going on today.
I
Maybe they had a great
know.
breakfast today. But I am just so confused. I am actually mesmerized by their gameplay coming in forward.
Same. What happened from yesterday is totally different in here from what they are actually showing now onto the grand finals. Lele got some vision onto what objective this Team Grumpy being taken right now, but onto the top looks like something is happening.
So as of all, a little bit of a 1 versus 4 situation here. A very nice Chieftain rage as Pixie falls down to the Chieftain himself. Meanwhile, as of all, trying to create pressure over here. But then you look at the middle lane right now. They're going to take turrets left and right. The turtle will be in the favor.
They are snowballing, man. You can see in here the gold lead is pumping up onto the side of Grumpy. Although it's just a 1k gold lead, it is totally something. You can see like the rotations that they're showing right now. It is like they're trying to break the rotation of SFI.
Looks like as of all does get the claps off the home crowd here. A little bit of a home advantage for those players over here playing on your home side ground. But then look at that. It looks like SFI, they meet out the match. But before that, look at Carrie getting slain down over here. Pixie is in a lot of trouble. She needs to fall back, but hey, Chow comes in. Chow over here. And now Mistress has to run away for dear life. Lamia is going to fall back. And that's all, folks, for now.
That's all, folks. Indeed, 2-5 that is score right now in favor of Team Grumpy. They're showing up some power. Looks like they're not yet done. Looks like they want to get Cecilio as well as Lamia, but back away for the meantime as they find themselves in a kind of a wrong position.
In a wrong position indeed, and Holly did get the first turtle, if not mistaken. So that will
Yes,
be
yes.
into the favor of Team Grumpy.
Team Grumpy still, indeed. They secured the turtle of the game, and they're just quietly farming onto the bottom side part of the map as well, taking that tier 1 turret onto the bottom side part of SFI.
SFI looking so strong early on, but then they are trailing towards the home favorites over here as Team Grumpy, a whole new team, a whole new world for them.
A whole new world for them. That is the question, though. Will SFI make that happen, as Tham's touch is still, a little bit of overextension in here onto the bot. Has to be very, very careful on that one. Still, that turtle area is in the hands of Team Grumpy. Something is new in their rotation that they're showing on this grand finals fight ongoing.
Lamia using the Chow, trying to start something off. A little bit of a poke going here. It looks like Team Grumpy will start off with a turtle. Somebody will have retribution here, and it will be Kimi again. Second turtle going to the favor of Team Grumpy. Can SFI try to come back, try to make a revenge kill over here? Unfortunately, they will be apart. Holly just spraying down.
Caramel.
Here. And the Hurricane dance onto mid. Onto Caramel will be taken down. Beyond Fury pops it out here. Chow gets the kill, and maybe more to come. More trade kills. Lamia very down to HP. Lapu Lapu comes in with another trade kill, and it will be 1 for 2.
They're not yet done. Lapu Lapu is
They're
just
not
doing
yet
the
done.
frontline
Lapu Lapu
work.
double kill over here with the Chieftain Rage, and SFI, they are in deep trouble.
Alright, but you hold that thought because Thams is doing some objective work onto the top, taking that turret away from Team Grumpy. They're trying to even out the gold as fast as they can, as much as they can for Team SFI in here. But you have to also consider, this is now a 2k gold lead, and Kimi is actually going online. So as Lapu Lapu, 5-0-1.
Very, very scary for SFI. I don't think they have faced such, objections coming in. A lot of those offenses. The only new team going forward. But meanwhile, SFI, they're not giving up though. Lamia, she has to run away. The child, the Karate Kid will finally be slain by the Twilight Goddess. As looked at 1-on-1, Lele, as for Saul, going in 1-on-1 here. The
Oh
mage
my goodness!
solo. Do they have skills? Do they have skills on board? Oh, Lele had to be very careful. 1-on-1, 1-on-1, and they will lose over the fight. It will be the Lapu Lapu will gain the first advantage.
They're not yet done. They want some more action onto the
Oh,
middle and
not a
final
kill.
one kill gonna go to Caramel, and they will be falling back for the meantime. Secure the kill. Look at the gold lead now. It has went even further up in favor of Grumpy this time.
Joyce will pick up the concentrated energy for her Luna. So it's going to increase a lot of damage, including the mana generation in-house. You can see that Team Grumpy right here just rotating left and right, trying to force SFI to make a mistake. SFI, they're not looking themselves like that here. They should be the ones creating the aggression, but they have to bail out. They are under-leveled.
Wow, man. You know what? You can say here this time, there will be no contest at all by the blue team SFI Queen on this turtle tape because they got a DPS, they got a magic damage, and they're actually on a snowball mode right now. What they have to do right now in here is just to probably get more turrets so they can gain map control if they want to continue pushing on or putting up a pressure against SFI Queen. And Lapu Lapu though, so hard to do a one-on-one against that.
That was picking up the endless battle, as you can see, as oh
there
my
you go.
goodness, Chieftain Rage slicing, dicing down the Karate Kid, but it's not enough. It's gonna bail back for the time being, but then you can see all 4 members of Grumpy in the middle area here. This is gonna try to create so much pressure. Pixie, SY, and of course Lamia, they want to sacrifice here, but it looks like Grub gets the first kill. The wild charge will not connect to anyone, and the turret finally been destroyed. SFI in a lot of trouble. Look at the Kame going on, killing off Harif, and now another turret will be taken forward.
Wow, objectives after objectives, and this is just going all the way in favor of Team Grumpy this time. 8-minute game time. The Lord is gonna go up anytime soon, but the map control now is in the hands of Team Grumpy. You know what, KBC, something I really want to say that I think this is a Grumpy trying to create their own meta, trying to keep on picking unorthodox heroes that we didn't even see from yesterday.
I have many controversies and many theories to share
Yeah.
with you, but I'm gonna say
Go
later
ahead.
after the
Maybe
game.
the analysis, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead. And yeah, we'll be waiting for that, but we'll see. Anyway, the game is not yet finished.
Yep.
There's still hope for the fans of SFI Queens and of course their management as well.
Berserker's Fury.
Yeah, there you go. Holy getting up. Berserker's Fury on her hand, gonna give her more damage, of course, critical damage as well for that Kimi. And this is gonna be a very dangerous one. You know, free hitting on the back line. You're not even able to go through her unless you probably got someone to do the backline work.
Looks like Lord will respawn here. They have to be careful to contest this Lord. They need members in hand. Lamia and SY in a lot of trouble. 4 members to be SY in the wild charge after that wall. And now this is the right opportunity for Team Grumpy to take the Lord for themselves.
A vision being provided by Lamia here by the show, but of course it's gonna be very risky. They got the DPS that they need in here to take this this Lord objective, and for the meantime, what probably Team SFI Queen can do is to just, do not engage for the meantime. Probably just try to give more time for the carry to go online and the Thams as well.
Yes, Carrie just picked up the golden stuff, but she needs more items to power spike herself. At the same time, Ash with, of course, the Lapu Lapu picking up the endless battle. We never seen this Lapu Lapu 601 off the record.
Yeah, we didn't see a Lapu Lapu even from yesterday or from the upper bracket, and they just showed it up now on to our grand finals. Probably this is something their opponent isn't prepared of trying to counter against, and they even picked this one as the last hero.
Last hero. Those are the pocket picks that you have to be aware about Grumpy. I think Grumpy got so many secrets under their sleeves. Looking
indeed.
forward to reveal it one by one.
Yeah, one by one indeed. And you representing the country or this region, we were so excited to hear about that. But this time, the question is, probably the viewers might be also wondering, oh, is this going to be the opportunity to put a dent on to that win streak of Team SFI as they are left with 3 inhibitor turrets in here?
Oh, the strength pressure, 3 lanes. The last 3 inhibitor turrets, am I correct?
Yeah, the last 3 inhibitor turrets, and of course the flow of the minion waves are going so well in favor of Team Grumpy this moment on, and you can see the level comparison, level 14 versus level 9 or 10. That's that's such a huge difference.
Huge difference indeed, and that will cause the judgment. But then Min looked at
Oh,
behind enemy line.
look at that.
Hurricane dance. The turret though will be locked down onto the archive as Harry gets a double kill. SFI, this is their moment of opportunity. They can go for it, but then Ash is over there with the Chieftain Ray. Godlike will be the one after killing off the bull, and maybe more to come. But then they will disengage at this moment. It's 3-1.
Oh, Caramel. Oh,
Oh!
a last hit onto that Lapu Lapu. Finally a death. Joyce trying to back away in here, getting chased in by Lamia.
Joyce, there's no joy in this because Thomas just slay you down and bring you down to hell. And
There
now
you go.
8-14. This is looking a little bit green for Grumpy, but Grumpy still have the goal lead in their favor.
Oh, girl. Oh. And there you go. A middle lane push in here by Team SFI as they got an opportunity. But the death timers weren't that heavy yet, so they won't be able to really take that one more turret onto the mid, but instead just clearing off the waves and getting back onto shape and trying to chase down the lead that they have lost.
The lead they have lost, 5,000 goal lead down. You can see that the graph is reducing a little bit.
Yes.
But can they follow up with the next few objectives? The Lord,
That's the
17
question.
seconds down left. It's going to be very hard. They have to control their map, map
Yeah,
side
and
first
the
and then
middle
start
lane
fighting.
is getting endangered in here. As you know, the turret is even about to fall down.
Yep.
Few more hits, probably even by minions all alone, is going to cause this to fall down. But position, as you can see in here in the mini-map that we have in the game, it is currently onto the side of Grumpy, getting control over that Lord area.
Grumpy showing up where the moments matter the most.
Yes.
The grand finals, game 1, first impression always kills, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they say.
All
Failure
alone
is
is
the
Lapu
success
Lapu
of
in here onto the bot. But seems like this is just a diversion. And this is actually allowing the rest of the members of Grumpy to take the top and middle lane of the map. What has just happened? What is happening right now? Totally different. We have to find out, though. There's still once more hope for SFI Queens to make a comeback. Probably a proper initiation and, of course, a free hit from Caramel onto the carry, as well as Cecilio onto the Harry.
Sizzle picking up the Berserker's Fury, going to increase the damage onto Harif. But then again, they need to force a mistake again from Team Grumpy.
Probably a mistake on the Hurricane dance, could it
Yep.
be?
Or at least fighting around the turret.
Maybe, but this turret in the mid is about to fall down. They actually engage.
Oh, looks like the fight comes in. The Courage Blow will pick up around Archive, but then Million Fury from Minotaur will land down again. Chieftain's Rage
Free
one
hit.
more time, hitting it down. Lord has been slain. That was a bait all along Kasaya, and now they have to bail back. They got Lord, but Lunox is not enough. Double kill coming in for Caramel, but it'll be a double kill for this part. A triple kill, skippity pop pop. Let's go. It's 5 men down for make it 1 as Minotaur finally just revives. It will be Grumpy to take the
Death
turrets.
timers are still quite long. But I think for the meantime, this is an opportunity for Grumpy to take down all of the turrets onto the top, even the mid. Will it be? like onto the right time. The Lord's already here, and we have to wait for 9 seconds.
Thomas will be the next to line up here. Pixie couldn't do much. Ifton Rage landed down before the Meoni
Pixie
Fury
has to
strikes
buy
back.
time.
But Pixie so low, so
Thomas
nothing that she
alive.
can do. And now the Lord marching in, the almighty Lord. Bow
Lamia.
down to your Lord down there. They're gonna slice down the next space. They're gonna go in here. And
Oh,
no,
the
Lamia
Lord's
trying her very
alive.
best. SY along with LLE.
Oh my God.
Aswell is not enough. The carry, killing off left and right. And now SFI, they got one more chance for this defense.
Look at the base. It has a slither of health. It could even be backdoored by any of the members. Probably it could be Lapu Lapu. Oh, this is so dangerous. SFI is in a dangerous spot right now. They have to control the lanes. They cannot let the Lapu Lapu, even if there are no minions, just do a backdoor. But anyway, they can buy time. Slowly, this will regenerate health. So still time, or probably a little bit of hope for SFI Kid. But this is going to be risky and hard.
This is going to be very, very tough. Even though losing the Lapu Lapu, Grumpy is still up by so much. The Lapu Lapu isn't the biggest threat. The biggest threat is the other heroes. You have Lunox as well, dealing so
Lunox
much
and
damage.
Kimi.
Yes, that's the thing. And now, good news for Team SFI. They're Caramel. She's already level 15.
Yep.
So
that's
she can
good.
slay
Definitely
down
goodness.
as much people as possible.
And probably she might be building an immortality as the last one, last item for her kit. But yeah, patience test. You know, I'm getting speechless on this fight.
It's okay. It's just the waiting game.
This is the waiting game indeed.
Oh, Lamia, over
Gotta be
here.
careful.
3 heroes. Have to be very careful not to get picked off early on. If one guy or one girl get picked off, it's going to be very, very
Yeah.
tough for Team SFI to recover from this defensive pool.
This is now 7-minute game time, and as much as possible, you try to avoid dying because you cannot just recover back that easily, you know? You have to wait for like 30 seconds or more before you can come back and back up for your teammates.
Right now, SFI, they're also waiting for the time of the Lord, 68 seconds.
1 minute.
I'm not sure whether they do have the spirit or at least the stamina.
There you go. Necklace of Durance onto the Harith just to remove all of the
Immortality onto Arkai as
Yeah.
well. Second chance of life.
lessen the lifesteal coming up from the Lunox, as well as this Kimi and the Lapu Lapu. Let's see if
SFI.
that's gonna work out.
Playing around the Nexus base.
They're, as much as possible, trying to keep all of the, this remaining inhibitor turret onto the top still intact, but again, risky because they gotta defend all of the lanes.
Immortality onto Chow.
Yes, indeed. For the side of Grumpy, it's potion buying time for them.
Yep. Everybody's already almost level 15.
Right, and they're all full items. Just gotta wait or pump up their damage or their sustainability by buying potions. And
SFI.
yeah, there you go. 11 seconds from now, they can actually go for the turtle, or rather the Lord take, and it could be just be probably the Kimi all alone. Oh, onto the bot.
Lele has to be
dangerous.
careful. Nice save. Nice, great escape here as SFI. They might open things out. Lamia with the watch Chow, but they will not connect back. The rest of the members will try to push in. Joyce and the rest of them of Team Grumpy, they're in a lot of trouble though. They have to be careful. But then Joyce gets the first blood onto the skirmish. Maybe more to come. Immortality will pop up of here for that as well want to run away. But SFI, they are playing the attribution game over here. It will be carried to take down kill. Lele onto the second one. But again, the Lord has been slain. A double kill coming in for Caramel. Can they finish off as many members as possible to stop this pushing Lord?
Lapu Lapu, there you go. Still trying to sustain the damage. You have to focus Unholy as well.
Lamia solo with the Shunpo.
Oh.
Double them hopping out immortality. They got to bow back. They got to fall back right there.
Good thing she just actually bought that immortality right on time, and it actually worked out. Like, she didn't die from that big fight a while ago. Good thing it happened when she went up against that Kimi.
SFI. This isn't even the final game.
Yeah.
But they are fighting
As if it is.
to win this game.
Definitely. There you go. One inhibitor is still remaining for the side of SFI. So far, well, I think this is not yet the longest match that we had.
Nope.
It is 31 minutes to beat, just in case.
30 minutes and 53 seconds.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, you got it like very
Yep.
specifically. But anyway, This is getting close. Gold lead is at 10k gold lead, but the leads that they have right now in terms of money, won't really matter that much right now because almost all of them has full gears. They just have to probably later on, like probably if the immortality isn't cooldown or they're gonna change it, have to wait.
Have to wait. I think they're gonna force time out for this slot to push or try to make SFI create a mistake, you know, gathering all their troops to fight
Yeah.
against the 4 members and let Lapu Lapu push from the top lane.
Right, 4-1 setup. But you know what? Team SFI Queen has to divide themselves. They have to do that divide and conquer and try to not get pulled off onto a team fight by Team Grumpy. This is going to be very hard for them. But again, still a free hit from the back line is needed from the carry as well as the Harith.
I agree. Harith and Carry, they are the do or die for this
Oh,
team.
the belt. That
You-
will definitely help Harith to, you know, deal damage as well as add more sustain for herself.
For herself, the Catman, the Catwoman in this case. Look at that, they're just trading, just make sure they're poking one another. They don't want to force any errors from both
Right.
teams. Waiting for one of the other to make that significant error and then punish them accordingly with the follow-ups.
Thumbs onto the top, being dived in by the Lapu Lapu. Has to be very careful. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Looks like the start is gonna go down just like that.
So finally, SFI have no more turrets in their house, only in the Nexus base to stay alive. And they are staying alive, staying alive. That's what the song
Staying
rhymes.
alive, staying alive. But again, all bear base of SFI Queens is gonna be very like a highlight worthy match, just in case SFI still manage to you know turn things around.
Yep. Chow picks up the Wing Queens. Sorry, the Wings of Queen Apocalypse.
I think what's the SFI Skins having a hard time because it seems like as if Grumpy has 3 tanks, but the other tank, Lapu Lapu, has some damage at the same time.
Yeah, they have to be very careful of Lapu Lapu's Chieftain Rage, and especially the follow-up of his skills. That's going to deal a lot of damage, especially for this Lapu Lapu Assassin build in hand.
Yep, indeed.
Waiting.
20. I guess they're gonna wait for the third
30
Lord,
minutes for sure.
for sure.
This is going to be the level 3 Lord, am I correct?
Level
Saya?
3 Lord, indeed. And you know what? This is a situation wherein probably some are actually suggesting to do a side lane push. But this is actually not in this case. Not in this case because it's going to be hard. You cannot leave all your members, 4 members, all alone in here. Probably the best thing that Team Grumpy did in here is that they created the composition wherein they could manage a 3-1-1 setup or
Yep.
a 4-1 setup.
But again, they still need to find the key to the door. The key has respawned. It is none other than the almighty Lord at the bottom pit. Everybody is going to try to find this way in order to kill or to take this Lord. But then again, look at SFI. Blocking on the
Even
defense.
Lunok seems to be hard to kill, even though we know she's a mage.
Oh, Harith. Will there be a poke over there?
All with the Athena shield,
They heard the
immortality.
And again, another Lord has been taken from
Pixie!
Team Grumpy. Pixie in a lot of trouble. She needs to run away, but the Grog Wall is not helping.
Oh.
Pixie will get her immortality popped out, but the second chance is not enough. Team Grumpy will move forward. Beatrice with a nice wild charge as the rest of the members will push forward. Holly, meanwhile, in a lot of trouble. She will be getting slain, but SY also gets slain by Joyce, showing no joy to her opponents. And more to come. Shift the Rage will miss, but then hey, it's okay because we got Ash with the Lapu Lapu slicing and
Dude.
dicing. Can we show we have this nice dance?
They're
Let's do
not
it here. Slicing
dying.
and dicing, cutting him down, hustling, pustling over here, ladies and gentlemen.
And there you go. Looks like this is gonna be it. First win is going to Team Grumpy.
And Team Grumpy, what a showing in the first game. First impression always kill. And they never fail to do that after the games in best
Wow.
of 1.
Wow, dude, you know what? Finally, a dent onto the win rate of Team SFI. And I think the next game, most probably, SFI cannot just take everything for granted. But looking at the stats right now, look at that cheesy unorthodox pick by the pocket pick of Team Grumpy, the Lapu Lapu. They didn't show this up a while ago. We saw even a Leomard ban. Probably they banned this out, just to not go against the Lapu Lapu. So that that thing I honestly didn't realize on the drafting phase alone, because then again sometimes that's why we have this kind of pocket picks that you just don't really want to show up in any early parts of the tournament. So I guess I gotta give respect to Grumpy.
Kasaya.
Go ahead.
Newsflash! Team SFI has finally been
Yes.
defeated. But again, this is not the end of the series.
Definitely, that was just game 1 of the best of 5 grand finals. But you are about to share some analysis a while ago, like where you were saying like, oh, this is go share it, KVC Sensei.
You know, with the format that we have in
Yeah.
Group 1, the group stages,
Yep,
where you're
yep.
just playing, and everybody will still make it the playoffs.
Yes.
I just have a theory that Team Grumpy
Yeah.
might be just playing all along, playing mind tricks in
Yeah.
group stages. I
Yeah.
just feel like that.
Yeah, same thought when me and Eduardo was casting in the lower bracket, right? Like they just suddenly beat Venus Vixen's
That's the
friend.
thing. Look,
Victress.
it also come out of nowhere.
Right.
I mean, this is gonna be a mystery to be solved. You can see that Edo's just looking left and right.
Like
for
yesterday,
pocket
going
picks.
to hotel, right? He said something about not showing every information.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
All right, ladies
That's
and
the
gentlemen.
thing.
Yeah, that would be it. But then again, this is just game 1. SFI, they still can come back from this in game 2. We are live at FSL Elite Mobile Legends Grand Finals. This is the best of 5 game. My name is KBC Sensei. Alongside with me is Kasaya. We'll be right back after the X-File series. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the FSL Elite Mobile Legends Grand Finals. My name is KBC Sensei. Alongside with me is Kayasa Wei.
Kaisaya.
Kasaya. I think she's gonna kill me later after the stream. But anyways,
That's why sometimes
Your
I don't
team
respond
is
to you when
done.
you're calling me.
Kasaya
know.
here in the house, guys. We are in the house right now for game 2. Team Grumpy just shock and awe the world,
Yes.
or the league in this case, with the first game victory.
Definitely. And now we're on to the drafting phase. Second game, best of 5 match, grand finals. A Claude ban right on spot by Team Grumpy onto the left side. And
Yep.
Kufra
So
as
they
well.
Team
They're gonna
is
ban out
banning.
Kufra already early onwards. This is gonna be game 2. Now we did talk a lot, or we did analyze the game. Coming in from game 1 and throughout the tournament. I mean, you can see that Grumpy is from 0 to hero
Right,
over here.
0 to hero indeed. And we didn't even talk about mainly like the skill level, the mechanical play style of all of
Your
these
team is
athletes,
banning.
but instead how they actually strategize based on the format of the tournament. Like from yesterday, we know that we did that round robin matches just to rank them based on the seedings that where they will be placed. And what were we saying? Probably it was actually Grumpy,
Yep.
previously known as Exoticism from the Nationals of SGMI.
Correct.
It not just showing off all of their skills,
team
mechanical
is
skills and
picking.
abilities from day 1.
Don't forget, before the grand finals, SFI actually took out Grumpy 4 games. It was first in the group stages of day 1 and their playoffs format, which is the first round 2-0 as well.
Yes, and they don't really care if they even go up to the lower bracket, and it's kind of risky. It's a risky strategy. Like, what if we really got beaten, and Grumpy's trying to even move towards the bottom. I mean, the lower bracket, and again,
Your team
the
is
risk
picking.
is there, but they're just showing strong.
Yep, they are strong in the as well as for SFI. I think they're gonna have a little bit of a shock, but they're still
Your
not out yet.
team is
I feel like this
picking.
team is great for potential comebacks. SFI have studied. They played a really good game, and they will not let one loss kind of like deter them down.
You know what? If Grumpy did manage to study all of the teams from yesterday by not
Wow.
showing all of their
Uh-oh.
Your
abilities,
team is picking.
now this time SFI will just study Team Grumpy from the last series
Yep.
that they managed to get taken down by this team.
Wow. I mean, you know what? This
Short.
is,
It's like a short notice, and you have to be ready.
this is like top 10 anime plot twists coming in forward. You see, Kasaya already know it because she loves. Both of us love anime, but it's like jang jang jang.
Jang, jang,
you know.
jang, and it's there.
Yeah, I'm like level 99, then Kasaya is like level 900.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, no surprise. In this
True.
case, already. But guys, we're
Your
going back
team
into
is
game
banning.
2 draft. Let's just talk about the drafting so far. Everything is just standard picks, standard bans. I don't think there's much to talk about, but really looking forward, both teams, they do have A to S tier characters or heroes right now.
And they have secured in here one of their favorite heroes, Lunox. We did see a really good Lunox plays from game 1 a while ago. They managed to secure the Minotaur as well,
Your
and a good
team
damage
is
dealer
honored.
in the form of a carry. Meanwhile, in here, you can notice on the side of Team SFI Queens, they managed to secure Initiator so far. And Chu, that could be, potentially this will be a fighter Chu.
This could be a fighter too because you already have that tank
Yep.
and of course the support in
Your
Kaya
team
and
is
Grok.
picking.
Yes.
So it looks like they'll be ban out Kimi and Diggy. So this is good because just in case if Team Grumpy wants to
Yes.
take the lead to negate all of those CCs and stuff, they couldn't do so.
Oh, a Hellcurt pick in here. To
Indonesia.
Your team
Yeah,
is
a really
picking.
good pick in here by Team SFI to probably, we know who's gonna be the main target of this assassin. Mainly is gonna be the carry or probably the Lunox as well.
Mhm.
That silence and of course the Dark Knight when it
Yep.
falls.
Dark Night Falls
Akai,
indeed. It's like a
Leo
song.
Moore.
The Dark Night
The
Falls.
Dark Knight when it falls. But anyway, holy. Okay.
Holy Panda. You wanted to say Holy
I
Cow.
want to say holy cow. Well, I'm still waiting for the opportunity for them to swap out the heroes.
Yes.
So we can say, oh, okay. They're not swapping.
Nah.
Okay, now
Come
for
on,
us.
give us fan service a bit.
And you know what? Sometimes the casters really want to say some really good word plays.
Yeah.
But no, not this time for us, sad. But yeah, look at the last pick. What was the last pick of T?
If I'm not mistaken, it was Harley. Because
Harley.
initially Hellcat was
Right.
chosen, then
Oh,
Akai
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
Leomont, and then Harley. I kind of
Harley.
like this pick for SFI. I think they're going to go back to winning ways with this pick itself, and hopefully that they can come back and force a 1 point deficit for the equalizer.
Yeah, we'll have to see though. And there you go. I just had to,
Are you shocked?
yeah.
Are you pretty shocked right now?
Still a shock because we don't know what to expect from Grumpy. Will they be able to even manage the 3-0
Welcome
SFI?
to Mobile
It's gonna be very
Legends.
surprising. That's gonna be an upset.
Oh man.
And of course, well, this is a tournament.
I have deja
Everything can
vus.
happen.
I have deja vus when
All
you
troops
casting
deployed.
MPL, reborn from Team Malaysia. Started from the bottom and now they are here.
Right.
The same thing goes as Grumpy. But anyways, Kasaya, take us
Mhm.
through the heroes and the players for game 2.
Yes, for sure. For Team Grumpy, we have in here B for Minotaur, Min for this Lunox, Asphalot for the carry, Holy for the Panda. Okay.
Holy Panda.
I want to say holy cow. Joyce for the Leomert, and for the side of SFI Queen, we got here Lamea for the Kaja, Pixie for the Grok, Caramel for this Chu, Lele for the Hellcurt, and Cecilio for this Harley.
So nothing too crazy all along for both teams. Going to go into their standard lanes, and of course their standard jungle pickings. They're going to take their own jungle buffs and creeps instead. But look at that. It seems
Oh.
like Team Grumpy just causing SF5 to be grumpy here, Lamia. Wanting
Whoa.
to punish down this bull. Will he go? Flicker at the right time,
Oh.
but Lamia says, hey, I got the last laugh. No, Lele got the last laugh instead. And we'll get a double kill. But then Min will slice down the Hellcat. And now Lamia has to fall back into safety.
Oh, there you go. And you know what? Even though we saw that Kaja actually had a slither of health, she actually managed to still go aggressive because we know that the Ring of Order will still be able to reach you up onto the turret even if you're not getting hit.
Yes, I do agree on that. And of course, Hellcat coming in at the right time, able to self-flicker himself to kind of get that kill. Unfortunately, was a little bit too greedy. Lunox came in at
Yep.
the right time to finish him off.
And there you go. A more attack speed for Asphalot in here to start off the game. Probably to, because they really want to secure, the jungle as fast as they can. But meanwhile, onto the mid, looks like we have a poke ongoing.
Oh, have to be very careful, SFI. That one has 4 members to fight. Not really a big move if you want to go in for the contest. Meanwhile, it looks like the Turtle Pit will be contested, but that Caramel just right there. The rest of the members of SFI, they know what's going on. They're going to go in for the contest of the Turtle, and the Turtle will be taken down by Min, aka the Lunox.
There you go, a secure for the turtle, but it seems like onto the top, we can see in here SFI, Kaja, and Hellcurt going for the turret push. This is looking good so far onto the top lane, so at least once they secure the top lane already, but holding the thought.
Oh, look at that Pixie while charging into safety as the rest of the members at SFI, they will go in as well. Lamia wants to come in for the kill, but then Lele need to find the right positioning. Lamia will get sliced down by Min, aka the Lunox, with the Turtle true damage buff into her favor.
And there you go. Look at that 2-2 score right now, and no one is actually on a big lead at the moment. But for the meantime, put the pressure onto the bot, where you can see the carry is actually all alone. In the middle lane, a mage versus mage setup in this one. But I guess for me, if I see both level 15 mage in the form of the Harley and Lunox, I think I'm gonna go for the Lunox.
I'll definitely go for the Lunox as well. She has so much potential.
Yes.
She even has the power of order and chaos to make way
Yes.
for herself. And especially the chaos power, just get a machine gun.
Yes, indeed. But look at this play style by SFI right now. They're actually not that much forcing to find a team fight, but instead this time they changed the playstyle a little bit different. They're focusing on getting more objectives rather than securing kills early on. But oh, look at this one.
Look at
A
this
face
one.
check, but they're not engaging as I have just said.
I mean, both teams are, both tanks say, hey, how are you? Hi, I'm
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
Let's just put each other and we just run away.
Yeah, correct. Because there are two tanky heroes.
Oh, wow, look at that. Hurricane Dust comes in, but then Joyce, those have the follow-up. She will pick up the Phantom Steed, will run away. Everybody just say, that's all, folks. But then, hey, Pixie's over here. Say, hello, guys. I'm coming in here. You know what? It's okay, girls. Let's just fall
Yeah,
back.
but as you can see, they're not gonna waste time on the skills on this
Oh.
Lunox, but a kill going on to the side of SFI Queen. They would like to engage B in the middle of
Vicious.
everything.
Have to be very careful there as Harley takes down the Minotaur. Even though with the Meonian Fury, it's not enough. SFI found their footing back on track. And Bangkit Indonesia seems like the war cry right now. They are going to get the turtle. Or will they?
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
they will.
indeed they will. Holy was putting some vision onto that part of the map, but apparently, of course, no chance for her to try to attempt to get a steal. And this time, looking good so far for Team SFI Queen as they have Snowball. Look at that gold lead right now, 3k gold, and they got the lead in terms of turrets as well as the kills.
As well as the kills Joyce one more time. Getting
Yeah.
slain down by Helka the Assassin.
You know what? If SFI Queens win on this round, I gotta commend them in terms of how fast they learn their opponents.
Yes, I do agree on that. Learning the play styles,
Yeah.
learning their footing, especially
Because
the
this is a
rotations.
different Grumpy team from yesterday.
Correct. Oh, but the Caramel, a lot of trouble there. Min says no to the Karate Kid. Just pew pew down with the power of chaos.
70 seconds from now, the third turtle is gonna go up meantime.
Oh, Pixie and Beast. Hello.
Hi, hello.
Hello.
Yes,
Okay, you do like Grok. I'll
we're
do Minotaur.
both-
Hello.
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 That's kind of weird. Why are you making me do that?
We're gonna have some fun in the cast, guys. We're gonna have some fun. The crowd is just like, oh, hello.
I wasn't like ready. I still wanna push through the holy cow
Okay, we'll wait for the holy cow
to happen.
to happen.
Yes, indeed. Okay, waiting time for the meantime. Gonna find an opportunity to position themselves onto this turtle. As for Lot, still has to go online. So as Cecilio, which will be the main DPS source for the side of SFI Queen. If you will notice, Blade of Despair is already being taken by this Hellkurt. Oops.
Oh,
Oh!
whoa, instant execution.
That was a delete.
That was a
Instant
delete. Delete instant execution coming in from here because again, like I said, Kaya and Harley, they can just do so much damage. Divine Judgment, Deadly Magic, boom, KO.
KO. Alright. But yeah. On the bottom lane part, looks like, well, they're just providing vision. Well, anyway, you will notice, okay, no marksman setup for the side of SFI, but on the top,
that's for
easy
long.
delete once more.
Another delete.
They're mad
again.
about their loss from the first game.
I can sense that already, the Indonesians are really, really angry, but then Team Grumpy, they're contesting this turtle really well. Can they have retribution when Dark Knight falls on? And Kaya, Lamia, able to take down this turtle. The rest of the members will go in. SFI wants revenge, but then is that enough? No, 2 members already down. 3 members already downwards. A mega kill for the Twilight
And
Goddess.
on to the top, you can see Harley and Caramel doing that push. They want to open this lane. As Falot is on the defense mode, they want to kill. She got punished instead.
She got punished instead. The way of the dragon by Caramel works wonders, pushing her towards the wall and ending the life.
Wow. Let's see if she's gonna end the life of Holy onto this panda though, but a backup incoming from Min. Oh my goodness!
Min! What a savage over here with the Twilight Goddess. Another pew pew into the face of the Karate Kid.
That was literally unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
And they got another turret in here, just so you know, onto the bottom lane part of the map. Grumpy is trying to make a comeback in terms of returning. Look at that graph that we have right now, slowly going towards in favor of Grumpy as well. But they still need to catch up.
They still need to catch up. Beast will take up the anti-caress, increasing the physical amount of defense in herself with the Minotaur Fury. The Minotaur itself in hand.
I like that Minotaur Fury.
I just like to change spells, you know. You know,
Does
Hylos?
yeah, what?
The Glorious Pathway?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all
yeah.
I call it Heaven's Highway.
Heaven's Highway. Can be. We call it Magic Carpet in
That's even better.
MPL.
That's even better. Okay, Magic Carpet. I'll take
Magic
that.
Carpet, Aladdin.
Oh man. But anyhow, you can see that both teams already just forcing each and other into their respective lanes. Team SFI wants to protect this top lane, but it's not enough. But then look at that. Harley at the bottom lane. They have Grog, they have Chow. They're doing so much damage. A tier 1 for tier 2. It's not enough. That is
This
not a
is a
positive
chase.
trade.
Definitely a chase in this one. Who gets to, delete turrets faster? They're going to be rotating onto the mid, going to take the tier 2 turret as well, or clear off the waves rather, and they got a position onto the top where the Lord actually is.
The Lord will arrive and makes his presence. But again, this is just a level 1 Lord, an immature Lord.
Yeah, but still, it will give you something, although just a little. It will help you, divert the attention of your opponent. But at the same time, it is one of the steps to make your minion wave stronger.
It is correct. Pixie, meanwhile, taking all the damage, soaking up for her team. They don't want to lose this fight. They don't want to be 2-0 deficit here. SFI showing a lot of confidence in this fight. Meanwhile, Chow at the bottom lane.
Side lane work for me. I don't really care. I'm going to backdoor you. And the Leomord is actually forced to stay there just to, defend that lane.
And no choice. But then Min looks like she's going to use the Order of Brilliance to run away. A reset of the Lord will happen. SFI wanting to do the bait and switch, but it's not enough. And Caramel.
The Lord is confused. The Lord got confused a while ago there. Are you gonna take me or no? Are you gonna pray to me or no?
Remember yesterday what we said? Hot and cold.
Hot and cold for the Lord. Well, anyway, still Caramel is actually onto the bottom lane part of the map. Not really stopping. She's trying to make herself look annoying against Grumpy. Oh, you're Grumpy? No, I'm grumpier. Said that Chu being annoying onto the bot. She's just staying there, but
Same, but Lamia with the nice flicker here with the Dark Knight Falls. Can they go in? Mjolnir Fury is able to save Ash away from trouble, and she will make it live, but then they will have to sacrifice onto the bull. Look at Min. Min coming in the right time. Harley with the Holy Panda, able to Hurricane Dance and give a double kill for this Twilight Goddess.
Oh, Sicilios is hiding in the brushes now being caught by the 3 members from the blue side. She's lucky they didn't face check this brush.
Face check this brush.
As follows.
Oh! Harley! Oh, Harley!
Holy moly!
Holy moly, indeed. Mamma mia, holy moly. That is the sentence we're going to say right here. But then SY, she has to run away. The Harley will be taken down. The legendary coming in from Luna. The Twilight Goddess is not enough. She's saying, no. I want more kills. And Joyce will come in with the Fantasy, My Little Pony, and they will go for the Lord.
No, SFI Queen. It seems like Grumpy is saying we're actually the strongest all-female team across sea in Mobile Legends. Bang, bang. We're going to make this 3-0 as much as we can. Although we got 3 inhibitor turrets left, we're not going to let that happen. But SFI Queen seems like they're giving out an answer in here as they try to also contest this area.
Oh, they try to contest this area. They're trying to reset this Lord. But then again, everybody's just toying with one another, poking with one another.
Hey, Lord, I'm confused. Are you going to take me or no?
You change your mind like you... okay, I lose the song. I lose the song already from my head. But then again, look at that. The Lord is still here.
Lele.
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 Lele. And Lele will come up with the Dark Knight Falls. Can she try to steal the Lord away? It looks like the Slane will come in, but the Lord will be taken by Team Grumpy.
Oh, man. Oh, boy.
Train kill and a 5-man wipe. Make it 5-woman wipe over here. Because click, welcome to your wipe out moment.
Respect to the Lunox as well. They're gonna ban this out most probably onto the 3rd game. But again, not yet done. Although we can see in here, Grumpy actually taking all the opportunity that they have to push the middle lane right now. It is 1 second before the Kaja goes up.
They need to.
But no damage at all for this Kaja. They're gonna be backing away a little bit as everyone else goes back up.
The heart, the soul, the mind of this Kaya. She needs to defend.
Defense, I think they gotta give the third away or else she just put herself in danger.
You have to give away the jungle as well. They have been denied by buffs over here. The Lord is in the taking. Look at them. Everyone is trying to down the buff, but they're not enough.
Lunox
Damage.
hurts.
The wall of attribution. It comes in here as the rest of the members. Harley with the nice hurricane dance. It will be over. The Lord is still in a lot of HP. But then look at his Drake kills left and right, but it's not into the favor of Team SFI. The Lord is pushing. He's gonna knock down the Nexus base, and it's JJ for game 2. SFI have to go down 0-2.
GGWP 2-0 score so far in favor of Grumpy. What a game. 11-0-8. Come on. That was almost 100%.
Say it again, Kasaya. Say it again.
11-0-8.
Say it again.
11-0-8.
Say it again.
And I don't have any.
Okay.
I mean, my voice. You have to.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You have to reserve our voice for later. But anyway, I got to interview Min a while ago during one of my hosting moment there. You know, I asked them if, do you think you can beat SFI? They said, yes, we can. We will do our best. And I don't think, it's still an understatement. It feels like it's still an understatement that they just said casually, we will try our best to beat. It is so humble. It sounds so humble, but this one, they're just obliterating them.
I mean, I thought I'm in a dream right now. I mean, is this an alternative multiverse? You know, is this like Avengers Endgame? You know, we go back time traveling. You know, we change the timelines a bit because this team is totally different.
Totally different
Than the first day team.
Yeah. Smart.
I know
Smart plays by. We got to count what happened yesterday.
Yes, correct.
We really have to count that because that was a smart strategy by Grumpy, not showing all of their skills from day one.
Yep.
And now it seems like SFI is actually like they're cramming in terms of studying what else Grumpy can show up. Again, Grumpy was previously known as Exoticism from the nationals from FSL circuit of Singapore and Malaysia. So just to avoid confusion, if you're wondering, okay, was that really the champion from Singapore, Malaysia? Yes, they are. They just changed their team name.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, SFI really need to do a lot of work to study this team because they are at the brink of elimination. One more game, they will get swept off their feet by the team that they defeated twice in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, this is FSL Elite Mobile Legends Grand Finals. We're going to go into Game 3. My name is KBC Sensei. Alongside with me is Kasaya. We'll see you after this promotional break. One team fighting away against brink of elimination, while another potentially just sealing the deal, clean sweeping in another team and crowning as your grand champions right here at FSL Elite Mobile Legends Grand Finals. My name is KBC Sensei. Alongside with me is Kasaya. This is going to be a very, very exciting series. Shocking series.
One more win is just being needed by Team Grumpy this time. And as we can see in here,
your team
definitely if SFI wants to win this, they need to do a reverse sweep.
I think they really need. They cannot even lose a single game.
They cannot.
They cannot lose a single game. And again, I think for
Your
SFI,
team
just
is
throw out
picking.
all your cards. You know, just show whatever you can right now. This is nothing to lose already.
Your
You're
team
fighting
is picking.
against elimination.
And there you go. We can also see in here a respect band. They let the Lunox actually go up to the hands of Grumpy from the first and second round. I think, well, it's understandable that they didn't know that in the round 1 match. And the round 2 match, they let it happen. Although we saw that light of hope in the early to mid-game time, you know, basing on the draft, though, we were talking about that off cam a while ago, and wherein it's just really the Lunox dealing so much damage against the squishies of Team SFI, the Hellkurt, the Harley, and their marksman.
Yes.
Only the Harley and the.
I think Lunox right there has a lot of damage output, especially in the earlier games. And once she managed to get those early game kills, she will snowball her power items, her core items for that power spike, and she's pretty much unstoppable during that time of period. You want your marksman to kill off their Lunox, fine, you can do it, but you need to make it sure that it's farm first, and number 2, can you actually kill off Lunox, because again, so many skills to juke around to escape from trouble.
Even her ability, her itself. But anyway, you will also notice in here that Team Grumpy would always secure carry as their marksman, and this time it is actually on their hands once more. And they did even secure the Harley for themselves. So 2 DPS source in here in so far for the first 3 picks of Team Grumpy. There's a high potential for them to engage onto a fight, especially the dot they got the Kaja. In terms of pushing turrets, this will also be very useful. Just like I mentioned a while ago in game 2, you know, Kaja's Ring of Order will be able to hit the turret, inner turret. I mean, the inside of the inner turret, even without getting hit by that turret. So the range is really high.
The range is really high indeed. I'm very curious why they ban out Arca. They should ban out Minotaur instead. I think Minotaur is a bigger threat to be given away, but it looks like it's the game plan over here from SFI. Kimi will be banned out by Grumpy. And again, you know, when you see the team choosing Harley, this is a good choice, because why? Harley, he is a better choice to use as a mage to give that level 4 impact when Lunox is being banned. Not when Lunox is being picked and then you choose Harley. It doesn't work out well.
Yes, and by the way, just what you have mentioned in here, there you go. The Minotaur is already in here, getting picked and secured by Grumpy once more. And I guess it's totally, I don't know, probably SFI had this setup in mind. Where okay, that's fine. Because you can already notice, because they secured that Kufra as well as the right on spot, and they're gonna go for a no marksman lineup.
They are not gonna go for a marksman lineup. This shows that SFI wants to get as much impact in the early to mid sessions in that particular game. They're going to try their very best to get so many kills, so many objectives within that time limit, because however, there's a dual-edged sword, because again, if you let carry farm up to the mid and late game, it's going to be very tough to come back from there.
Well, this is also the first time, by the way, that we see SFI going for a no marksman's lineup. I wonder if they are actually prepared to, you know, execute this kind of composition.
They have to. This is the end game.
Yeah, because yesterday, you can remember, all of their plays had a marksman, and this time this is gonna break Grumpy's study or research from yesterday that okay, we're gonna change our rotation, our composition, and we're Grumpy, we're gonna let you think this time.
Yes, they're gonna let them think this time around, and I do kind of like Team SFI's mobile lineup. You know, everybody can run and rotate really fast to their respective lanes. So hopefully they come back as the original SFI that we've seen, the dominating SFI that plays so well, not only getting objectives, but quick rotations from time to time.
Right, let's see if this is gonna happen.
Your predictions.
My predictions.
Is it gonna be
why do you have to give to me? Maybe let's give it to Eduardo.
Okay, Eduardo, choose for us.
It's just like joking around.
Yeah.
That's not
He's eating
involved
cookies for
here.
us.
Yeah. Well, anyway, rundown of all of the heroes that they have picked in here. So for SFI Queen, we have her Pixie for the Grok, Lamia on the Skufra, Lele for the Leomord, Caramel for the Gushin, Cecilio on the Guinevere. And for the side of Grumpy, we have in here Holy, not yet for the cow, but rather for the carry, Min for this Harley, B on this Minotaur, Asphaloth for the Thams, and Joyce for the Kaja.
Kaja, Akaya, indeed. Kajaya is here, but then SY in a lot of trouble over here despite 2 versus 1. Asphaloth doing it really well with the Thomas. Great sustainability here. Don't really want to get ganked early on in the early stages.
Vision by this Leomord onto the top, but gotta be very careful on the overextension because there's no one with him right now. And of course, usually you would set up your lanes like this. You got one side laner in the mid, you got you know, main damage dealer plus the support, and onto the other side, actually the same thing, damager and another supporter tank.
Correct. I mean, this is how the game plays right now. A lot of the damage dealers are very squishy, so they definitely need a tank and support to somewhat carry their back or to support them from behind.
But 4 members onto the top, securing that Crab in favor of Grumpy. I wonder what is happening onto the bot. So the Crab is still yet available. Who rotates in here fast will definitely get an advantage. SFI Queen rotating towards that already. Let's see what is going to happen on the Thumbs as well.
Ooh, Lamia missing out the skill over here, but then SFI has control onto the River Crab.
No steal, apparently, for the Thumbs.
They will get it as well. So Thomas still off-laning solo around here. Try not to gank early on, leaving his teammates to have freedom to go in as well. But then it looks like off-camp over here. No level 4 yet, so it's still safe.
Caramel is already just hit level 4, so as Holy on the carry, and onto the mid, we can see everyone just trying to poke each other and clear off the waves faster. But will this be an engage? I wonder.
It will be an engage. Holy in a lot of trouble. It will be first blood for the Grog, and Bistrus running away for dear life with the bull in her hand. Nice flicker coming in here as SFI, they done their duties well. But then look at that, Joyce from behind enemy. Oh, behind her own lines, having Min as well with the deadly magic. But look at that, Min getting stuck over there as Guinevere finishes off.
Oh, look at that. Caramel plays on the Gushin. She's still not yet stopping with B. She wants the cow. You know, she wants to eat something.
hungry, you know.
Yes, and they want this turtle as well. 4-man members from the side of team. SFI securing that freely.
So SFI this time around feeling like their usual self, their comfortable self, going in as fast as possible. They are trying to force Team Grumpy to play their own this particular style as well, which is actually much disadvantageous because you have Carry who is still very low. But then Joyce, nice Divine Judgment over here. Can they finish off this discussion? The lately magic will most likely pop up, but then a lot of other fights up there. Guinevere gets the kill onto Minotaur, and then maybe more to come. A double kill onto this Carry. And Thomas falls off. I don't think she can fight. She cannot sustain the damage. Look at that. Managed to kill off Guinevere. Double kill as well. But then still getting the kills over here with the help of Kaya.
Yeah, 2-for-1 trade on that fight. Everyone's gonna go back to their lanes and clear off the waves. Meanwhile, 6-3 the score right now. Still the lead on the gold as well is in the hands of SFI. I think SFI, them not having a marksman lineup or a marksman hero on their lineup, I think they need to finish the game as early as possible as they can, because they can't make this Holy on this carry go online.
Yep, they need to, or at least Holy trying to get the 3 core items. Normally it would run with the Endless Battle, the Golden Staff, and last but not least, maybe it could be a Thunder Belt or the Blade of Despair. But then they need to find the farm, they need to find her spacing to get all this farm up.
Let's see, onto the bot. Asphalt overextending. There's a jump.
Oh no, this is an easy pickoff coming in here. Lamia and SY, they're not going to waste this opportunity to kill them.
It's like she sacrificed herself there. But onto the mid. Joy's going to go down.
Okay, I'm going to go down as well. And future engagement coming in, and then that's all, folks. But then again, Pixie want to test her luck over here. Nice wall here, but then again, Bistrus with the follow-up of the Mionia Fury. Couldn't make it out. Like Caramel running for a dear life. One more hit. Oh, running away. Great escape. Run, Caramel, run. Like Forrest Gump, run. Say it. And then now it's going to go back all away.
And onto the bot, you can see another, the very first turret take in favor of SFI. Queen Cecilio just took that away from the Thams that was actually playing very aggressive a while ago.
But then SFI, they have the momentum in the early game. This is what they want. And this is what they need.
Going for an engage. Nope, she cancelled. She saw that everyone's just under turret. And of course, that's going to be like you're going to be auditioning for a potential death if you go under turret of your opponent without any minion waves.
They call it cannon folder. Cannon fodder, yeah.
We call it addition, but there you go, another addition by B, sacrificing herself. Good positioning by SFI in here as they have positioned themselves on the second turret of the game. But onto the bot, something is happening. 1v1 situation.
I think they're going to ignore that turtle push over here because they want to finish off some of the members. But then again, look at this. They're trying to protect or trying to take down this turret. So it will be a one-to-one trade for the turtle and the turret.
Definitely. And of course, however, though all of that happened, still on the lead is Team SFI Queen. But you can see in here a thin shield being taken by the Grog. Gonna make her more tanky this time. And look at that, a failed attempt so far for Grumpy on trying to take the tier 2 turret onto the bot. They will be rotating towards the mid this time as they found a spot. But Grok is kind of being annoying for them. Like, you know, hey, I'm here. You cannot, like, just go dive in and take our turret.
I mean, the pros of Grok is he is so annoying that he can just go through every single jungle. And every time he touches a wall or a particular structure, he has that immunity. So immunity-wise, you cannot stun, you cannot CC, you cannot disable.
Not even that Minoan Fury. Let's see in here. Someone's gonna rotate on to... Okay, let's see if they will be face checking this one. They
As
know.
for Love, in a lot of trouble. The Guinevere comes in with the Violent Requiem. And that is it for the Lord of Lava.
The top though,
Maybe
so
more
far.
to come here because there will be a trade kill coming forward for Team Grumpy.
Lele auditioned herself to Grumpy onto the top, sacrificing herself. But yeah, 1-for-1 trade on the lead, steal 5k gold lead into the hands of SFI Queen. Onto the mid, something's happening. Being chased down is Joyce.
Oh.
She's gonna fall down, but onto the top, annoying Grok is in here. Looks like the stairs gonna go down, but Team SFI did manage to trade out for another turret onto the mid.
It looks like SFI has their mindset
Look at
on
that, still
track.
alive. That Grok is.
Yep. I mean, the Grok again, you have to remember the immunity coming in forward, just giving so much potential, so much insurance for this lot. But then look at that Harley will get slain down by that Kufra. Another kill comes in as well for Gushin. The Prince of Daggers will get the kill, and now they will wait for the next turtle to come up.
Third turtle of the game that they will secure for themselves. So as you can see in here, the reason why they got the huge gold lead against Grumpy is that they have secured all of these turtles, and plus they got the most number of kills so far this time. It seems like so far from the draft that no marksman setup or that new type of composition that they were building against Grumpy, they worked out.
Yes, it's working a lot. Harley, meanwhile, picking up the endless battle. So that most likely is going to be the first core item. If you can check the itemization from our observer role. Looks like it's going to be first up, but then look at that. Another fight in as Solov will get slain down by the Tyrant one more time. Lamia is not giving any away. And this is the pressure, the fear of using Kufra. Because Kufra can damage as a tank.
Clock of Destiny also paying so well for this Gushin. She can just dive in even under turret because of the additional HP that she gets from the item, but
ooh, very, very close indeed. Joyce wanting to use the Divine Judgment, but then I think it just got cancelled. It got out targeted as well. SFI is on the roll. They want to take down as many objectives first before carry goes online. Nice ball by Lamia onto the Kufra, but then is there any follow-up? No, indeed. Middle lane, however, though.
Yes, this Harley, however, in a bot spot, might get chased. Apparently, that the jump did not connect. However, Lele is there to chase down. Poker tricks. Oh,
looks like the
back to
trickster
safety.
has a lot of cards under his sleeve and just ran away instantly.
And there you go, 14-4 still. You can see how dominant right now is SFI Queen on this match.
Indeed, SFI, they are controlling rotations. This is what I want to see from this team. They're so good here. As for a lot of trouble here. One more time, Lamia says, you're not going to run away. But then, look at that. The follow-up coming in from Team Grumpy. Grumpy, they are very, very grumpy right now. They're going to go for the kill. It looks like it's going to be a kill coming in forward. More trade-offs coming in. SFI need to get the hell out of here because Lamia running away. She's the tank, but not 4 against 1. And they will be slain down by Kaya. Kaya finally has the last laugh.
And I was about to say that Leomer is actually planning to take that tier 2 turret onto the bot while the action was happening. But apparently it seems like she failed, or probably she was worried about, okay, maybe I could catch up onto the team fight, but apparently that actually failed. Level 1 Lord now being taken down by Team Grumpy. As for Loth doing this zoning out.
Joyce got denied onto the Divine Judgment again. Pixie with the immunity, able to run away. Everybody knows that the Lord is in contest right now. Look at that, it's in the favor of Grumpy. Grumpy, can they secure the Lord? It looks like Lord will be secured by Team Grumpy, but then they have to run away. Look at this. The Prince of Daggers is coming out of nowhere with the Phantom Steed. The Knight in shining armor. Lele chasing down as for Love, but it's not enough. The Lord will be taken, but then casualties has to be spared.
But I think the minion waves is looking good so far onto the mid. Regardless, Team Grumpy was able to steal that Lord away from SFI Queen. Look at that, they're actually trying to divert the attention of the Lord.
Oh, look at middle lane, SFI. They are just showing dominance over here, killing off using the objectives. Lamia still testing risky waters here. As Team Grumpy looks like they have their backs against the wall. The Lord, though, still marching forward. SFI.
Let's see what's gonna happen in here, as there are actually 4 members onto the bottom lane part of the map from Team Grumpy.
Look at the Lord.
The Lord is confused.
He's like, I'm walking, I'm marching.
Where to go, where to go?
Yeah, in style.
Stop putting some walls out of my way.
The Lord gets stuck in the walls, right? You're not mistaken?
Yeah, but a level 2 Lord can jump over a wall. So this is just a level 1 Lord, so no jumping.
Oh, Violent Requiem. So many catch-offs. SFI. This is their moment of opportunity. But then Harley comes in. It looks like Grok kills off a trade kill coming in forward for both teams. 3 versus 3 down below. The rest of the members of Team Grumpy needs to run away. They are losing this fight of stamina. Lamia running away here from Min. Min with the Trickster, with the Harley. Pixie, meanwhile, both of them just, hello, how are you? 1 versus 2. Can I do it? I don't think so. Run away as well.
But
Lele,
onto the
top
top
lane, will be able to
Yomard.
kill off here. Pixie, can she run? Oh, Pixie, 1 versus 2. Can she survive this fight? Yes, she does.
Battle of the Tanks.
The battle of the tank and the mage.
Yes, indeed. But apparently, Leomord was actually planning to take down the inhibitor turret onto the top. Kaja was just right on time to defend that. Apparently, the sideline work didn't work out, but I think it created a little bit of space for the rest of the members of SFI Queen to buy some more time and to, you know, catch up in terms of the map control that they lost.
12 minutes down the clock, closing to 13 minutes. You can see that the rest of the members of Team Grumpy, they want to extend the playing field. They want to achieve level parity with the farm as well, because they know they have the upper advantage when it comes to that. But SFI, they have so much opportunities right now. They have to do something. This is the first pick off over here. Coming in, Caramel will get the kill onto Thomas, and maybe more to come. Look at that, Pixie just being an annoyance, the pests in the hearts of the Singaporeans and the Malaysians over here. And looks like more to come. Looks like Pixie just forcing the fight.
Oh,
and Guinevere. Oh, special disruptors over here. But then look at that. The follow-up comes in. But hey, Holly is online already. She's gonna slice and down with the shuriken spread. And now it will be all.
Look at that, 4 members still alive regardless of the pressure that was put up by SFI Queen. I do believe that although the map control is on the hands of SFI Queen, Grumpy seems like they will still manage to be able to clear or defend their base because they got 2 DPS swords, and clearing up all of the minion waves that are coming towards their base will be an easy peasy work.
It will be an easy breezy work indeed, Kasaya. You can see that the goal lead right now is 7,000 towards the favor of SFI, but then again, they have to be very, very fast. They need to finish this game as quick as possible.
Because Carrie is there going online, so as
That's
is
the
me.
thing. And she's already level 13.
Yes. Higher than the tanks that we can see in here at SFI. But you gotta also take consideration level 15, Lele and Caramel onto this
Leomord and Gushet.
Yes. Cecilio probably is about to hit level 15 as well onto this Guinevere.
Level 15 coming in soon for SFI. Time is not their friend. It's gonna be very, very tough on there. Bruce Frost breastplate coming in for Leomord. Look at that, look at this, look at the rotations.
Yeah, the rotations, they're gathering up together, probably to give protection on the squishies that they have. They got 2, the carry as well as the Harley, brush check. There you go.
Check.
Hi, meet and greet.
Hello, I'm here as well.
Onto the bot, you can see a 1v1 against these 2 fighters, so they're
like
just
that.
meeting up as well. Hey, meet and greet. Want to see each other?
It's all about mind games right now, because you know, everybody's just waiting for the right time to strike.
Yep,
Whoever misses the ulti, whoever misses the skill, it's gonna cost their team that fight.
Right, and whoever probably gets way too impatient to find the right timing. But I guess so far, SFI has the position onto the Lord, a little bit of a back away by Grumpy. It could be another bait as well, but look at that bottom lane part.
Thunderbell have been taken already from Carrie. Holly, she's gonna get stronger as time passes by. Asafal running away, testing waters. There are so many crocodiles down here. 1 versus 2. But Asafal, she is Thomas. She can do so much damage. She can regen. Hopefully cancel, but unfortunately 2 versus 1 ain't fair. It looks like the Claude contest has arrived. The rest of the members of SFI wants to take this. They need the rotations from their carries right now. Leomord and Guinevere, they need to push forward.
And there you go. As you can see, still no casualties. Everyone's just quite a bit tanky now, but you're confusing the Lord in this time. Having a no marksman or DPS source is going to be a little bit hard to take down this Lord objective, especially that on the side of Grumpy, we got 2 DPS source still all alive, the carry and the Harley, and now who's going to get the last hit? Joyce is actually all around, dealing so much magic damage and can anytime soon do a divine judgment against anyone.
Oh, look at that. SFI has to be very careful though. Kaya takes it away. But then Kofra is here to say that they can finish up. But then Leomord at the bottom lane. The bottom lane. Oh, it's got stolen by SFI. SFI finally able to secure here, and they are able to push it upwards here.
Wipe
but
out!
Then, oh, wipe out, not even wipe out, he has a 4K kill coming in. Leomon needs to bail out, but then the damage has been done. It's now up to the defense
Oh
of
my.
Team Grumpy.
Well, I was actually referring on the wipeout on the Lord area. You could imagine that all 4 members
Yep.
from Grumpy still all alive. Luckily for Lele on this Leomord, my goodness, did manage to survive the Thams on the bot, but she's all alone. We have to wait 6 seconds before Caramel goes up. Will this be enough time just to make a defense onto their base?
No. First inhibitor turret has been taken down from Team Grumpy
Oh my
side.
goodness.
And now, look at that.
Very
1 versus 1.
intense fight.
I feel like SFI, they did a mistake. They should have taken a lot and they just ran away, but I think they were caught out in the fight.
Yeah, most probably, but here we have a chase ongoing onto the bot. They really want to push this one out because the top lane is looking good so well already in terms of minion waves. Okay, pressuring in here. This is the open lane that we have so far for Grumpy. So as is actually discussion, taking opportunity and clearing off the waves. Gonna chase down. Oh! Holy moly, will be safe.
Holy over there, but Min making the war. Not fair. 3 versus 2. Oh my goodness, Caramel will pop down the ultimate for the Gushing, but there will be a second chance in life right here. It looks like Leomon is still pushing over here from the bottom lane, but then the skirmish will be in the top side. The top side will decide who will be the winner of this round. It looks like the
is about to join the fight.
Leomon does join the fight right here, but there is there enough stamina for the both teams. It looks like Team SFI,
Thams
they
is
are
all
falling
alive.
out. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, this is just too much for Kasaya to take it here, and only Leomon left alive one more time.
Once again, this feels like a deja vu. And Thams, look at the power late game time. You know what? The composition that Team SFI has built. Oh, holding that thought.
Lele Min 1 versus 1.
Okay, back again to what type of composition they have actually created in here. So we know the SFI Queen is good for early to mid game time, but this is already 8-minute game time. Look at that, Grumpy with the carry as well as the Thams in their lineup. Really good heroes for very, very late games.
Very, very late games indeed. This is now the time for Team Grumpy to take charge. Team SFI, if there's any chance they want to come back from this, they need to fight a good team fight.
Find a good team fight and probably take down that carry as well as the Harley very, very fast. But how can they do that? It is well protected with the Minotaur as well as the Kaja.
I know.
And Thams will just join in the fight, not even dying.
I know! That's the thing.
Well, we can see she has a lot of depth, but primarily this late game time, she's not even dying already. Unless he probably got a 5-man work.
Yes, but the immortality pops out. I think there's no second chance for SO.
No
way. Attaboy.
Yeah, they spent many of their resources just to take down the Thams on that fight.
Lord will spawn in the next 43 seconds. Both teams right there just trying to push the waves into their favor and wait for the Lord control.
Lord control. I think this is gonna be the level 3 Lord. Level 3 Lord,
Level 3 Lord, level 3 Lord.
And of course, they're gonna be taking off the buffs away from the side of Grumpy. Grumpy's actually left with just 1 inhibitor turret. There you go. Holy already has an immortality.
I think
Second
this game,
life.
wow.
Wow, indeed. Crowfry's still way too far. They gotta wait and probably set themselves in a better position because the Lord's gonna go up as well.
Who's gonna control the Lord first? That's the thing.
Of course, it is SFI Queen, but then again, they lack TPS. There's still opportunity for Grumpy to take a steal, but Leomor's actually being annoying on the other side of the map.
Correct.
Like forcing Thams to not join the team fights.
Yeah, and it looks like Joyce here. I think you already kind of know. We don't need to spoil it as well because everybody knows the spoilers of this storyline. Joyce, meanwhile, using the Divine Judgment, will not fight anyone down here. Pixie being the pest in the hearts of the Singaporeans, Malaysians here. But again, the right goal here. A nice wall coming forward. And now they will punish Holly. Holly in very bad positioning coming here. And they will take the fight back.
Thams is also joining the fight now. But once they saw that, they back away. Okay, we're not joining the team fight where there is actually a Thams.
Yes, I think this is a good choice. You know, try to pressure the lanes. Make somebody to defend a particular lane and take the disadvantageous fight 5 versus 4.
Yes, but position-wise, still again, with regards to the Lord, it's still on the hands of SFI Queens. Look at the gold lead right now. A while ago, it was like 5K, 10K, but it's really getting closer. 2K gold lead for SFI, and we are now on 21-minute game time.
You don't even need goal lead anymore. Everybody's like level 15. Everybody
Yeah.
has their main items already.
Yes, indeed. It's just a matter of buying potion times now.
Motion times and execution, Kasaya. This
Look
is
at that.
where it
Everyone
comes.
has
Immortality.
immortality, especially Grumpy. 5 members were having that item. 4 members from SFI Queen having that item as well.
Because you know why? It's immortality. Okay, you don't know the
okay.
song. Never mind.
I know the song, but it's just I don't know how to react at this moment in time. Sometimes you just find it in an awkward situation,
Yeah,
but
I
I
know.
gotta give it to you.
Kasaya, take us through what's going on right now.
I gotta support you in that
It's alright.
song again.
No worries.
But anyway, there you go. 3-2 set up by SFI Queens right now. Oh, onto the top. They're bullying this time.
As for well, gets slain down over here by Leomore. That is a great pick of
Yes.
SFI. They need this. Look at the timer.
Yes, 49 seconds before these thumbs go up. And they know the main threat actually on the side of Team Grumpy is that Thumbs. And that's why they are spending 4 to 5 man resources just to take him out. But look at this, what is happening right now. Going aggressive, not allowing SFI Queen to take this level 3 Lord. But they gotta be very careful in the minion waves
Yeah.
that is on that we can see onto the top as well as in the bot lane.
They're just trying their very best, trying to get as many control as possible.
Oh.
Look at that Lamia coming in with a nice Kurfra push. Can this be the end of Team Grumpy's dominance? But then look at that. Everybody's immortality is popping up right now. But then look at the weapon. The stamina game is not into favors of Team Grumpy. Guinevere gets the kill. Harley gets the trade-off over here. And now the Lord is in the favor of Team SFI.
They're gonna secure this, but just right in time, still Thumbs is able to defend the lanes that they have open onto the top as well as onto the bot. Look at that. They're having a hard time securing
Yeah.
this because they do not have DPS.
DPS.
See if someone's actually nearby, probably it got stolen by Grumpy already.
Well, you know, good news for SFI. You
Yeah.
know, we already said that in the later games you're going to be at a disadvantage, but then
Yeah.
again, you're making or you're changing the fate of the game. You
Right.
are your story to decide on, or your outcome to decide on this game itself. And they did it by taking this lot. This lot is level
3. Definitely. 1 inhibitor turret up onto the mid still. Thumbs is forced to, you know, just be there on the side. But this time I think she might be joining the fights right now because she's getting bullied whenever she's all alone.
Yeah. 283. Stat line.
Yeah. Although yes, again guys, although you can see a lot of deaths onto the Thumbs, again, she's playing a vital role whenever there are clashes. They would win the clashes every time the Thumbs is there.
Yep. Right now, you need to pace it up. SFI, what is your game plan? You have all lanes in your control. You can just shut down Team
Yeah.
Grumpy if you want to.
Let's see what is gonna happen. They also gotta be very careful on the Leomard onto the bottom lane part of that. It's open, no turrets to defend their base. And let's see if they're gonna be getting a backdoor in here. Lord's still up. Gonna be a little bit of hard time, although they got
yep.
DPS.
Backdoor does not connect, and now the base of Grumpy has been exposed. But then look at that, the stamina game is real for SFI, despite being a disadvantage. But then look at the Minion Fury coming in over right for everyone. And now, this is the battle of stamina. I have no idea what's going on, but then look at that, Pixie gets the first blood into the skirmish, and maybe more to come. SFI, they are very low though. They are very low.
Oh,
Asphalon
Asphalon.
gets the kill onto that. Joyce will fall back into safety.
Oh.
The lane will run away with Pixie.
Whoops.
As for Lord say, you know what, I dealt enough damage. We are able to survive, to live, to die another day.
Yes, and for as long as once again you got the Thumbs in the team fight, she's just gonna be focus firing on the squishies and will be regenerating HP.
Kasaya, new record holder for the time of this game.
31 minutes.
31
right?
minutes, right? Okay,
Yeah.
we're counting.
It's still this is still not the longest match. We can still manage.
You know, I just want to say our luck in long games.
Yeah, but going back to the Lord take. So far, how many Lords were taken down by both of the teams? Yeah, there
Two
you go. So
Lords
2 Lords
for SFI,
and
1 to
1 for Grumpy. So that actually means that we got stronger minions onto the side of SFI this time. And the base of Grumpy is all bare.
Yep.
So they got still to be very, very careful. Although they got DPS that can free hit from the back line, although they got the TAMs, you have to consider the power and strength of the minions that could free hit the base as well. So what can be done by Team Grumpy? What do you think? If in case we have to predict what could be the possible step for Grumpy to make it up to a comeback.
Force team fights, force good team fights over there. They have Holly. Holly needs to really slice down the carries first and then going forward or moving forward to other heroes. At the same time, they have to make sure that the minion waves are not in their Nexus base because this time, like you said, it's going to be very painful. One mistake by Team SFI, they are going home as second place.
Yes, and yeah, again, they're fast clearing all of the minions that is going inside their base because of the 2 DPS source, and at the same time, we got a level 4 Lord incoming within 17 seconds.
You did say you see level 5 before, right?
Yes, I did see level
Okay.
5 before, so this is just this is nothing.
Meh.
Meh.
Saya says, nah,
Meh.
this is normal.
I saw that in
Yeah.
one of the biggest tournaments already. But yeah, who knows? We might encounter that here because these two teams are really, really competitive. Potion buying time once more. So you can see that actually Carrie bought in here a potion that can add some more survivability for her
Yep.
instead of the damage. So I think
Correct.
they considered in here the burst, so she can get some protection from the burst damage that
Yep.
Cecilio and Caramel can give up on that carry. So I think it's also safe. That's totally understandable. Anyway, for additional damage source, they got the Harley anyway.
I like how SFI is doing, even though they are at a disadvantage at this time period of time, but then they are trying to deny those buffs, those
Yes.
jungle buffs away from Team Grumpy.
And you can see in here, Solo Wings actually the Guinevere onto this Lord having a hard time.
Very hard time.
Hard time indeed. Cannot deal almost any damage on that because the lack of DPS.
Yeah.
And of course, it's more like, well, Guinevere is more of like, you know, burst damage. How can you take down all alone a Lord unless you're very patient? But that will give time for Grumpy to go up on you.
Oh, look at that, Joyce. At the wrong end of the map. Had to be very careful.
On the back line.
But then mid will get sliced down by SY, the sizzling SY. She needs right now because her team needs her to score. But then look at that.
Holy.
Battle of attrition. Everybody just slicing and dicing. Just shooting everybody down here.
Oh.
Pixie will get another kill here. 3 members left for Team Grumpy. And look at this. Lele is still alive. Team Grumpy in a lot of trouble. They are able to take down Cecile down below as Pixie falls down for the immortality. 4 versus 3. Look at the creep waves on the top lane as well, and it's gonna be a stalemate.
Still, looks like they really want that level 5 Lord. But anyway, they haven't taken down. Probably, I think the team that will be able to take down the level 4 Lord is
Yep.
Grumpy. Because unless probably SFI sets up a 5-man work
Yep.
on trying to take that level 4 Lord, it's quite tanky and can deal more damage.
Correct. So what I recommend SFI doing right now is trying
Uh-huh.
to force all lanes, make Team Grumpy work with the minions, then find someone who is very high damage or 2 people to just go in for the Lord.
Should they, should they probably try to bait out Grumpy on starting off the Lord as well, so
Can also.
that they can just, you know,
Yep.
do the steal work?
They don't need Lord anymore by the time because they can just go in for the end
Yeah,
game.
also that one. But
Oh, a little bit of touching here,
Oh,
poking here, but now it's
no.
not like a poke because the immortality will be popped by SO4. SO4 will run away, and that's all, folks. Again.
that's all, folks. Again, okay, this is gonna beat up the longest match that we
No,
have.
it's not the longest match yet.
It is about to happen.
About to
man.
happen, Saya. About to happen, Lamia. Just playing balls around with everybody here. You know?
Playing balls, bouncing balls,
Bouncing
coming
ball.
out from that Kufra. And, you know, really good source of crowd control as well. This is like an ultimate, but with really, really low cooldown. But anyway,
Tense
again,
game.
they're not giving a place to Grumpy. But you know what? I really think that strategy could work out. Like, it's as if they're gonna joke out Team Grumpy to take that Lord for free for them. But but SFI Queen gonna go for that base take.
Yep. They don't need the Lord again. Like, the Lord
Yeah.
is just a consolation prize because they can just push it out. The cooldown timer for every hero is at least 60 seconds.
Yeah, 1 minute, man.
1 minute. Another potion spike for
Yep.
Harley.
Magic damage source.
Ching ching. Bling bling.
Oh, flicker out. Forced to use the flicker out, and that's actually a bad thing.
Flicker
Like,
out.
of course, you have to wait for the cooldown of your flicker before you actually make use of that.
Oh,
Divine Judgment,
Divine Judgment.
not gonna work out for the Grok, definitely.
Yep. Man, the Grok is just so annoying sometimes,
Mhm.
Saya.
So they gotta wait for the cooldowns of their ultimate and the flicker that they have just wasted a while ago.
Oh, Lamia.
Oh,
Okay,
what
so
is
Joyce.
Joyce doing in here?
Joyce.
Doing something, probably a creation of space.
A creation of space indeed, but then Joyce seems to take the way back home.
You're not dying.
Not
You're not
dying at
dying.
all. A lot of poking, a lot of teasing.
You can see how SFI Queen doing in here. They're just keeping Grumpy in their base, but they're not
Yes.
taking the Lord.
Correct. Because they don't have anyone to do so.
Yeah, they have to. Okay, there you go. An instruction just happened, and they're actually engaging onto a fight.
Oh, looks like they're gonna start off the first blood onto Joyce. It looks like Caramel gets the first poke, but then again, look at their members. They are also very down. Lamia needs to run away. SY coming in, but the violent Requiem will fail on top. But then look at the rest of the members again from Team Grumpy. Not in a perfect situation. Look at Minotaur getting the kill onto Guinevere, and maybe more to come. It looks like SFI.
Oh.
They're turning it downwards over here. It's not looking good. 2 members, 1 more member left. 4 versus 1. Leomon left
Leomord
alive.
again. For as long as you have horse, you can run in or out.
But this is the game, or this is the game plan that is
There you go.
enforced.
They got the position
Yes, they
to
got
also
the
take the
position.
Lord, but it looks like they want to finish off onto the mid this time because the death timers are way too heavy. And
Oh,
it's just a
no.
lone Leomord onto the mid. Thams is not even joining. She want to make sure that they have all constraints of all the
Oh
lanes.
no, the oohs and the ahs of the crowd. They know what's coming up. Lele, she's trying her very best. She is trying to survive. But
Oh.
then, look at this. This is the end after a long game. It will be Team And look at
Grumpy?
that. I know you're out of breath. I'm going to take it over from you here,
Yeah, go
Saya.
ahead.
It looks like you can see that Harley finally coming online despite the poor performances and poor locations. But again, Harley was the one who made things happen. A couple of kills, including the Lord. You don't even need the Lord that time. They're just pushing in forward. A quick game, a very, very intense game coming in from SFI. A lot of pressure coming in. But again, like you said, no DPS coming from this set of heroes. And unfortunately, they lost the fight. It snowballed all the way to the Nexus base due to long cooldown timers.
Yes.
And I mean, congratulations to the home team, the
Champion!
champions of FSL Elite Mobile Legends, Team
Grumpy from Singapore,
and
Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Congratulations. And you know what? Again, going back to a little bit more analysis, again, I think what could have SFI done on that very, very last part of the moment was that, just like what we have keep on saying, you know, they could have just forced out or bait out Team Grumpy to take the Lord and they just go for the base. But that didn't happen. This is the longest match. Duration is 33 minutes and 34 seconds. And I guess we gotta wait for an interview.
Yep, and you know what? You don't think let's take the time. Let's take the time to thank everyone here again.
Yeah.
Thomas
Sponsors
Sweet.
first.
Cinderella story here. Cinderella
Sponsors.
story. Okay. So again, guys, FSL Elite Mobile Legends is of course brought to you by our partners and our sponsors. Let's give them one more round of applause to our PC partners, Dreamcore, visual partners, Overdrive, media partners, Yahoo SG, Yahoo! And of course, our monitor partners, which is super solid, our hardware partners, which is Elgato and Creative. And all this is supported by E Project by Moonton. Let's even say a thank you to our live stream partners, You can go first with that.
Yes, Big O Live, Cube
Ching,
TV, Gamely,
ching.
Nemo TV, Streamcraft,
Yep.
and of course here on Facebook Gaming Live. And I guess our host Eduardo is already
Yep.
ready to make an interview for our champion.
Yes, guys, and thank you guys so much for all the love and support. And thank you all for those who are watching. Again, this is the last time we'll be here for this season. So my name is KBC Sensei. Her name is.
Kai Saya, we'll see you guys again. For the meantime, we'll pass you on to Eduardo. Nice one.
Hello, I'm Eduardo, and welcome back. We have the girls right here. First of all, congratulations! What an insane comeback! Like you guys had nothing during the first day. They had nothing. They're picking up pieces. Like where are the wins? And second, the second day you guys just went crazy. But you guys did lost the first match, and then you guys dropped towards the BO1. And what happened? What happened right there? Did somebody like inject something in your brain? Or, like just what happened?
It's called.
Seriously?
It's called. We decided to go the lazy route and best of one our way up instead of best of three. The
So
whole
that's
way.
the secret. Okay. I'm gonna learn how to do that. But
We're doing
really,
it like EVOS, except we won.
That's true. Oh, you're calling out EVOS right now, right?
No.
If EVOS Singapore is watching, you guys are really in trouble.
no.
But really, like, do you guys go back yesterday, clear your head, have a nice dinner? You guys had a talk through, and really, what happened? Did somebody like step up and say, you know what, we gotta think about the draft, we gotta execute better? I feel like is losing in day one has contributed the fire into day two. No? You guys were like, oh man, it's day two.
Not really.
But you're like, hey, we won.
We still never expected to win. Well, we still never really expected to go this far ahead,
But you guys are on fire today. I have no idea what happened. Like,
we were really on form, so it was some good
On form,
plays
huh?
by our tanks and by our carries.
I really need to
and
do some
wow.
research on what you guys eat during dinner and what kind of sleep you guys. Maybe you guys put a
It's
mask on your faces.
A
Like-
lot of chicken and duck and
Oh.
rice.
All right, that's really amazing story, especially you guys having the home. You guys are in Singapore, defeating all the foreign teams that are coming here. Do you guys have anything at all to say to your fans, your supporters, your family? Just go ahead. Everybody, give a shout out. Go ahead. Gotta hold the mic and speak into the mic.
I feel that we can always improve even in a short period of time. As for our team, we did have a lot of conflict, especially because of the performance in day one. So we talked through it. We talked to those who help us, and we also help each other with how
Shout out to
better.
the people that helped you out.
Yes.
Names,
Oh,
get their names out.
LY, BTM, back to basic. Owl, Sana.
I have you say.
Yeah. So thank you so much. Yeah.
You guys have anybody else
Anyone?
that wants to do a shout out? This is your chance on TV.
Anyone?
Shout out to your friends. Your family.
Thanks, Sebas, for teaching me grok.
Who else? Anybody?
I would like to thank my brother for never exposing the fact that I play games.
Your mom's gonna watch this right now, and
No, she's
you're-
not. She's never gonna hear.
Okay. All right. So thank you so much. I think that's all, girls. Congratulations yet again. You guys did amazing. I'm gonna.
Last word.
We also would like to thank Galen for drafting especially the last few games. And win from our
Really congratulations.
Yeah.
That was amazing performance. This is gonna be a huge tomorrow is gonna explode with all the articles and the news.
Yes.
And especially, I mean, really, thank you so much.
1K,
Personally, really thank you to the production of FSL. It's been an honor.
1K SGD.
1K SGD.
Money.
I don't have any 1K SGD. Right? All right. So it's been an honor. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. We are FSL Elite MLBB. We're gonna close off the show right now. I'll see you guys in the next season, if there's next season. Bye bye, guys.